And a lot of people have been hitting me up and talking about what is my take on relationships. Those friends that give relationship advice but they know nothing about relationships. It's satanic, or being in a relationship is an abomination. They get into the relationship because they saw their friends having girlfriends, so them they want to have girlfriends. My advice to you is just stop the relationship and go and sleep. You don't know what you want to do with your life. Me, as for me, the heartbreak, go happen to me. Listen, as long as you're a human being and blood flows through your veins, one way or another you will witness it. To do is just that number one is going to waste your time. Number two is just going to cause heartache and depression for the both of you. What's up YouTube, it's your boy NEEZYPRINCE back again for another video, and as you can see from the title of this video, this is another episode of the NEEZYPRINCE podcast. Yes, clap for yourselves, clap for yourselves. And this being the official third podcast, I'm going to make it might be a little bit lengthy, but at the end of the day, what we're trying to do now is we're trying to tackle different aspects in life that a lot of youth go through. We usually talk about these things, and I'm hoping that this is going to be a beneficial video to y'all people. So be sure to watch this video up to the end. And mind you, if you haven't yet hit that subscribe button, be sure to hit that subscribe button and join this family. It does not cost at all. It is totally free. So basically, today we're going to be talking about anxiety. Now, a lot of youth nowadays go through anxiety. I, for one, have had anxiety before, and for those of you who basically don't know, in simple terms or in a layman's perspective, anxiety is just simply the fear to do something. Okay, the fear to do something. And this thing usually comes around when, like, you're trying to get things done. For instance, let me just put it like this. You have a school assignment, and that sudden fear that builds up in you is what is called anxiety. You consistently have this fear of doing, let's say, school assignment. Every time you see a school assignment, you have this certain fear that builds up in you. Or maybe you are supposed to present something to a whole crowd of people, and you have that fear every time you stand in front of a crowd of people. That fear kicks in. That is what anxiety is. And a lot of people pass through this, but they do not know how to stop it. And this is what we'll be talking about in this podcast. So basically, if you are that type of person, you have this fear of doing certain things and you want to overcome it. The first advice I will give you personally is that you have to realize something. Listen, and I'm not talking for those people that are like, they want to be, they respect themselves. Now listen, there is a difference between having anxiety. Anxiety is a problem, okay? Having anxiety is a problem in the sense that some people have it to the extent that even the simplest things, they cannot express themselves. They cannot. Some are so bad that even when you tell them to do the simplest thing, they have the fear that if they fail, something will happen to them. And the truth of the matter is, if you fail, that is totally okay. At the end of the day, all of us are human. One thing you should realize is that in this life, if you have the fear of doing something, let this thing go through your mind. One day, all of us are not going to be on this earth, okay? There's nobody who's going to live on this earth forever. One day, you're going to go. And everybody on this earth is set on a timer. So try and view it from this perspective. As long as it is positive, you are set on this earth to do something. Make sure you do it. If you have a goal, make sure you go for it. This world is filled with over billions of people. And every day, millions and millions of people die. That's the truth. That's the sad truth. Millions and millions of people are born every day. So when you see the world in that perspective and you realize that you don't actually have that much time on this earth, you begin to view things in a different light. And also realize something. Like I said before, you are a human being. It is normal to make mistakes. You making mistakes is better than you trying to always be right. The best footballers, the best athletes, the best singers always made mistakes before they reached to like where they are right now. Okay, Beyonce was not always considered to be the best musician when she was going for a talent show. But look at Beyonce is basically the best female R&B musician we have today. There's nobody that is topping Beyonce right now as we speak. That is because she took that step. She decided to take that leap of faith and pursue what she wanted to pursue. So that's the only advice that I'll give to you. If you are such a person that you find yourself going through plenty of anxiety, drugs is not the solution. Drugs, smoking, drinking is not the solution. And this is basically how I'll put it. When you take that puff, okay, when you inhale that thing and it gets you high, your mind tells you that, okay, this one is okay. You are going to go past through the day. You find like you have this certain energy that builds up and you think it's right. But the sad truth is that when you are done, that energy becomes an addiction. And when that thing becomes an addiction, it takes a toll on your body. Now your body can't do without it. Okay? If your body cannot do without it, and it starts taking a toll on your body, because these are illegal substances that people just take in. They feel like, oh, they do not have that much strength or they do not have the courage to go and approach certain people. They do not have the courage to go and do certain things. And they find themselves in these type of problems. When they find themselves in these type of problems, they try and take in that, thinking that it will make their life better, but actually it will worsen your life. Now, even just being there, you feel like you need to take that puff, you need to take that drink, you need to take that whatever substance that you have to take for you to feel better. And before you know it, it will start messing with your health. And like science has even shown what plenty of people know, it will just bring you down at the end of the day. You understand? So taking illegal drugs is not the right way to go. Rather, try and learn how to build self-confidence. Try and understand that you have to pursue what you have to pursue for you and not for anybody else. Understand that on this earth, we're not going to live here forever. Everybody is set with a timer. The greatest people you see now, majority of them were not there time like years back. Before these great people came, there were other people that were great before them. And now their time has passed. And other generations and generations are coming further and further till where we are now. So that is my only advice to you guys. I hope this will speak to somebody. If you are somebody that is going through anxiety, or you know someone that goes through anxiety, share this video for them, and let them know that they are human beings. They are made. You are bound to make a mistake. Not that you should always make mistakes. You are bound to make mistakes. It's normal. You understand? And the thing is, try and learn from your mistakes. If you fail 3 or 2 times, try and learn from your mistakes and try a different route. That will help you a lot. Okay, so what's up YouTube, it's your boy NEEZYPRINCE back again for another video. And as you can see from the title of this video, this is the NEEZYPRINCE podcast. Now, if you have been glued to us for the past 2 episodes, welcome again to the NEEZYPRINCE podcast. But if this is like your first time seeing this on your feed or running into this video and you are looking for answers, basically, you're welcome. Okay, welcome to the NEEZYPRINCE Podcast. You're more than welcome to join the family. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. The name is NEEZYPRINCE. In case you don't know, the reason why you still have the YouTube app on your phone. And basically, what we do here on the NEEZYPRINCE Podcast, for those of you that do not know, is that we share our views and opinions on different things. We give advice based off our experience and our knowledge on different things. So if you need advice on relationship, if you need advice on just anything in general, we are hoping that will be of help to you. Now, mostly I'm here with my brother, but today he's not here, and today I will be taking this podcast alone. Now, the hope for this podcast is for it to be educational. I hope that you people will enjoy and learn at the same time from this. And I basically go into like personal situations. So if you have been having some questions, feel free to inbox me or hit me up on my socials. That is at NEEZYPRINCE on Instagram and NanaPrince Official on TikTok. So yeah, without wasting most of your time, previously we were talking about anxiety. Our topic was about anxiety, and in that video I simply summarized. I didn't like basically break down, but simply summarized in, I think, 10 to 11 minutes what anxiety is and how you can overcome anxiety. And I hope that video or that clip of this podcast was very helpful to you. If you had any questions concerning it, if you want us to dive more deeper into that topic, be sure to let me know by inboxing me or commenting on this video. Now, today, the other thing that I'm going to be talking about now is relationships. Now, a lot of youth and a lot of people have been hitting me up and talking about what is my take on relationships. Now, mind you, I have been that type of person that has witnessed those friends that give relationship advice, but they know nothing about relationships. Listen, the only advice that I can give to you is, first of all, before I forget, first of all, before you enter any relationship, you have to understand the meaning of relationships. Now, when I say relationship, a lot of people simply, most of your, or at least a good amount of your people, will automatically go to boy and girl relationship, that is boyfriend and girlfriend relationship. And the truth of the matter is, relationship has different aspects. Okay, when we say relationship, it's not only about you being in a relationship with a girl or you being in a relationship with a boy or vice versa, but it dives into your family side, your relationship with people, your approach with people, how you connect, how you communicate with other people. And basically, that is what I'm going to be talking to you about today. So hopefully this video is going to be helpful. Yeah, I hope I'm going to be of much help to you. So if you are the type of person that is looking for relationship advice, like for women, I think the advice that I'm about to give you is going to be both beneficial to, I'm going to just simply kill two birds with one stone. Okay, number one, and this is for relationship, as in your relationship with a girl or any other person. It is totally normal to be in a relationship. Okay, it is totally normal. As long as you are a human being, you will automatically be attracted to another human being. That is something that is there. That's one thing that you have to realize. So any person that is telling you that being in a relationship is satanic or being in a relationship is an abomination is a liar. That's one thing that you have to know. One way or another, you find yourself in a relationship with a person, you find yourself attracted to a person. And the only advice that I can give you is that don't rush to be in a relationship. Don't rush. Plenty people, the reason why a lot of people's relationship do not last is because they rush into the relationship. They get into the relationship because they saw their friends having girlfriends, so them they want to have girlfriends, or they saw their friends having boyfriends, so them they want to have boyfriends. If you go into a relationship because of what your friend because your friend was in a relationship, you are not going there for the right reasons. My advice to you is just stop the relationship and go and sleep. You don't know what you want to do with your life. Find something else to do. That's the only advice I will give you about that. And if you are genuinely in a relationship for the sake that you feel like, okay, you love this person and you want to spend time with this person, you have to build it from a good you have to first build it from a good ground. It has to have a good start. Okay, so don't just dive into I want you to be my girlfriend, or you tell, or vice versa. You have to understand, why are you getting into this relationship? You have to understand, who is this person you are getting into this relationship with. Okay, if you are the type of person that you just see somebody, you look, and what the eyes have seen is what you're attracted to, and you feel your life would be better if you get into a relationship with that person, my advice to you is, don't even waste your time. Stop the whole thing. Okay, stop the whole thing. You cannot get into a relationship and expect it to last a long period of time if you're only going to be basing on the looks of people. Yes, looks will attract you, fine. Before you get into a serious relationship with that person, what you have to do is to do background check. Okay, people that have matured in relationships will tell you that you are supposed to do you are supposed to go and see their parents and those things. Listen, you are supposed to know more about the person before you get into a relationship with them. The big mistake that a lot of youths make nowadays is that maybe you're in school and you met this girl and you feel like, okay, her kindness is what attracts you, and you do not know this girl full hand. You have been admiring her from a distance, so when you get the opportunity, you just enter a relationship with that person. If you are that type of person, whether boy or girl, that relationship is not bound to last. It is not bound to last. Sad to say that even those people that haven't even been in relationships and are telling you that relationships are fake are way better than what you are doing. It is like entering a war zone blind. You have to understand the reason why you are getting into that relationship. What do you want to be in a relationship for? When you analyze and you see that your reason is not very, very valid, don't get into any relationship. Because what it's going to do is just that, number one, it's going to waste your time. Number two, it's just going to cause heartache and depression for the both of you. Listen, I have had friends that always say this thing. As for me, the heartbreak, it not go happen to me. Listen, as long as you're a human being and blood flows through your veins, one way or another you will witness it. If it is not from a loved one, it will be from somebody very close to you. And these things are building grounds. So one of the things that I never even used to understand in the first place is somebody that says, as for me, I'm not a stupid person. There's a song, or I'm not slow. So as for me, I know how to get around it, and heartbreak will never happen to me. Listen, heartbreak always happens to everybody. It may not be from the girl that you want. It may not be from your girlfriend. It may not be from that person that you thought that, okay, this one, yeah, but it will come. Heartbreak doesn't only come for a boyfriend and girlfriend. Heartbreak can come from your closest, your best friend. Heartbreak can come from your family members. And that's one thing that you have to understand. So if you are in a relationship and you're looking for any advice, and your friend is like, don't be slow, you don't get into any relationship because it's an abomination, or if you get into a relationship, something bad will happen to you. The first thing that you're supposed to think about is, why are you getting into the relationship? The person that is giving you the advice, how good is he with relationships? If you are seeing something, how well will he take it? Okay, how well will you solve the situation if you're in that relationship? Those are the things that you should look for. If someone is advising you, I'm speaking of if someone is advising you, that is the thing that you should look for. If that person that is advising you on relationships doesn't have a good cause, hasn't been in proper relationships, him or herself, do not follow that person. Find a simpler way of analyzing everything first of all, and tackling the situation. Your situation with a girl or your situation with family members should be tackled in the most mature manner, and the most mature manner is understanding what is on the ground, the reason that you are in that relationship in the first place. Are you in a relationship because your friend was in a relationship? Are you in a relationship because you have feelings? Or are you in a relationship because you want to build something with somebody that will not wither by night or not wither by day? Ask yourself these questions. And when you arrive at the answer, this is what you're going to do. Now, you are going to you are now going to start to get to know the person bit by bit. If it is for your family members, get to build a certain bond with that person and see if you will be able to manage. Let's just take it like this. Okay, you want to get into sports, you want to get into a football team. The first right thing that you're supposed to do is to understand what that team is about. Okay, maybe your favorite team is having a game. What are the qualifications that this person needs before I'll be able to qualify for that team? What are you supposed to have before you qualify for that team? If you do not have boots, if you do not have certain things like boots, socks, and just other things that you are supposed to have before you get into the soccer team, the first thing that you're supposed to do is what? Go and get those equipment first. Make sure you know how to use them. Then from there you go into training, and then from there you enter the team. And you have to understand the reason why you are entering that team. So the same thing with relationship. Before you get into a relationship, be sure that you are ready for the relationship. Do not get into a relationship blind. If you have got into a relationship blind before, this is a good example for you to learn from. Treat every mistake as a learning object. Any mistake that you had made in the past, maybe you're in a previous relationship, it didn't work out, and you feel like you have been going the wrong way for a very long time. The right thing for you to do is to treat that wrong thing as a lesson, so that you'll not repeat it in the next relationship that you're going to. That is if you choose to go into another relationship. Another thing that you have to know is that, listen, don't live fake life because of a relation, because you want to enter a relationship. Don't live fake life because you want to enter a relationship. Don't be somebody who you are not because you want to enter in a relationship, because your friends are in a relationship and you feel left out. So you want to get into a relationship with just a random person you feel maybe okay will suit your needs. Do not. If you have that idea in mind, quickly abort the mission. Abort the mission. The moment you realize that this person will not like you for you, but will like you more if maybe you had tattoos or you had braided hair or you had something that when you do, you personally will not feel comfortable. Listen, if it is not positive, don't do it. If it is something like, okay, maybe you have been trying to be healthy because you want to get into a relationship, you don't want to lose a certain loved one, or you don't want to lose somebody that you see is very helpful to your life. You don't want to lose a good partner, and you say, okay, you want to stop drinking, you want to quit eating anyhow because of that person. That is a positive reason. It makes a lot of sense for you to do what you are doing, for you to stop in order for you to get that person. That is a positive way. That's not what I'm talking about. What I mean is that if you are doing things that you personally are not comfortable with for the sake that you want to attract someone, what I mean is, you don't have enough funds, you don't have enough money, but because you want this certain girl, or because you're attracted to an opposite sex, you feel you should go and steal money and go and pose on social media as somebody that you are not, just to attract that person. What you are doing is that you are digging your own grave. Simply put, that will help you a lot. Okay, so if you really enjoyed this side of the podcast, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions, be sure to leave it in the comment section. And I hope this video was useful to you. Thank you very much for watching, and bye.